right, we're the Rocky Rovers. Are you ready to rock?
Yeah!
Okay, let's start with one by the late, great Shane McGowan. He died with his teeth on. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I should fall from grace with God, where no doctor can relieve me, buried beneath the song where the angels won't receive me, let me go, boys, let me go, boys, let me go down in the mud, the river's all one drop. This land was always ours, but the mountain of my father, belonged to us and them, not to any of the others. Go, boys, let me go, boys, let me go down in the mud, the river's all one drop. Bury me at sea where no barnacles can haunt me. Knock upon the waves and the corpses lie upon me. Come up the breeze, boys, come up the breeze, boys. Let me go down in the mud, the river's all one drop. I should fall from grace with God, where no doctor can relieve me, buried beneath the sod, where no angels can receive me. Let me go, boys, let me go, boys, let me go down in the mud, the river's all one drop. I'm going to try to get in a position where I'm not liable to hit somebody with the neck of my instrument. All rise for the Irish national anthem. This is the Wild Rover. I've been a wild rover for many's a year, and I spent all me money on whiskey and beer. Now I'm returning with golden great sword. I never will play the wild rover no more. It's no day never, no day never no more. I play the wild rover, no never no more. Went to an alehouse I used to frequent. I told the landlady my money's all spent. Asked her for credit, she answered me nay. Says customs as yours I could get any day. It's no day never, no day never no more. I play the wild rover, no never no more. Pulled from me pocket 10 sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She said, why are whiskeys and wines of the best? Those words that I told you are only in jest. It's no day never, no day never no more. I play the wild rover, no never no more. prodigal son. When they caress me as oft times before, I never will play the wild rover no more. It's no day, never, no day, never, no more. I play the wild rover, no never, no more. And it's no day, never, no day, never, no more. I play when I'm sober, no, never, no more. Okay. This next song is called Dirty Old Town. It was written a long time ago, but I think it's about Colfax. Somebody came over from Ireland and wrote this song about Colfax. One, two, three. I met my love by the gasworks wall. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. Kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Clouds are drifting across the moon. Cats are prowling on their beats. Springs a whore on Colfax at night. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I heard a siren coming from the docks. Saw a train set the night on fire. I smelled the spring on the dusty wind. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Going to make a big sharp axe. Shining steel, tempered in the fire. I'll chop you down like an old dead tree. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I met my love by the gasworks wall. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Dirty old Colfax, dirty old Colfax. Boy, Colfax has really changed. I bet I could go out there right now. There's not a single prostitute out there. I mean, what the fuck? What's going on with the city? Right? All right.
It's going down the tubes.
Going down tubes. Here's a song about working on a ship coming to shore and spending on your money on like whores and whiskey and then having to leave because you have no more money. It's a common event in a sailor song. It's called All For Me Grog. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's start that over again. And it's all for me grog, jolly, jolly grog. All gone for beer and tobacco. Spent all me tin, and the last is drinking gin. Across the western ocean I'm a swander. Where are me boots, me noggin, noggin boots? All gone for beer and tobacco. The top is all wore out, the heels be kicked about. Toes are looking out for better weather. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. All gone for beer and tobacco. Spent all me tin, and the last is drinking gin. Across the western ocean I must wander. Where is me shirt, me noggin, noggin shirt? All gone for beer and tobacco. The collar it's all worn, the sleeves are badly torn. Tail's looking out for better weather. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. All gone for beer and tobacco. Spent all me tin, and the last is drinking gin. Across the western ocean I must wander. Where are me pants, me noggin, noggin pants? All gone for beer and tobacco. These are all torn out, the zippers all blown out. The ass is looking out for better weather. It's all for me grog, jolly, jolly grog. All gone for beer and tobacco. Spent all me tin, and the last is drinking gin. Across the western ocean I must wander. I'm sick in the head, you know, haven't been to bed since I came ashore with thunder. I've seen centipedes and snakes, their bellies full of eggs. I'll do it all again in the morning. And it's all for me grog, jolly, jolly grog. All gone for beer and tobacco. Spent all me tin, and the last is drinking gin. Across the western ocean I must wander. Where is me bed, me noggin, noggin bed? All gone for beer and tobacco. The mattresses I wore, fermented to a whore. The sheets are looking out for better weather. That's all for me grog, jolly, jolly grog. All gone for beer and tobacco. Spent all me tin, and the last is drinking gin. Across the western ocean I must wander. Where is me wife, me noggin, noggin wife? All gone for beer and tobacco. Her front is all wore out, her tail's been kicked about. Think she's looking out for a better husband. And it's all for me grog, jolly, jolly grog. All gone for beer and tobacco. Spent all me tin, and the last is drinking gin. Across the western ocean I must wander. Okay, we're going to the
Oh, thanks for coming out. nice to see you. Now we're gonna get jiggy with it.
But their jigs have no appeal to the Scots who likes to reel when he's broken out a bottle of the best. So when I was a young boy and I thought I was in love with some girl, I asked my dad, Daddy, how do you know if you're in love? And he said, son, did red beans and rice miss her? And I said, what? And he said, did or did not red beans and rice miss her? Because I like big butts and I cannot lie. You brothers and others can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty-bitty racing around thing in your face, you get sprung. Gonna pull up tough, cause you notice that butt was stuffed deep in the jeans she's wearing. I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh baby, wanna get with ya and take your picture. My homeboys tried to warn me that butt you've got makes me so horny. Ooh, rumpo smooth skin. Say you wanna get my bends? Well, use me, cause it ain't that average groupie. I see her dancing, tell with romancing. She's wet, sweat, got going like a turbo vet. I'm tired of magazines, saying flat butts are the thing. Take the average black man, ask him that. Well, she got packed much back. So fellas, whose girlfriend got the butt? Now shake it, shake that healthy butt. Baby got back. LA face with a Colfax booty. LA face with a Colfax booty. I like them round and big. When I'm throwing a gig, can't help myself like an animal. And here's my scandal. I wanna take you home and double up, Not talking about Playboy, cause those silicone parts are made for toys. I like them real thick and juicy, so find that juicy double. Mix lots in trouble, begging for a piece of that bubble. I'm looking at rock videos, knock-kneed bimbos, walking like hoes. You can have those bimbos. I keep my women like a flojo. A word to the thick soul sisters, I wanna get with ya. I won't cuss or hit ya, but I gotta be straight when I say I wanna till the break of dawn. Baby got it going on. A lot of simps won't like this song, cause punks like to hit it and quit it. I'd rather stay and play, cause I'm long, I'm strong, I'm down to get the friction on. So ladies, you wanna roll in my Mercedes? Tell her to turn around, stick it out. Oh, that's a different version of the song. I don't have a Mercedes, that's why. Yeah, baby, when it comes to female, Cosmo ain't got nothing to do with my selection. Strippers, hairdressers, daddy issues, chemical dependency, come on down. So your girlfriend rolls a Honda, playing workout tapes by Fonda. Well, Fonda ain't got a motor in the back of her Honda. By Anaconda, don't want none, unless you got buns, hun. You can do side bends or sit-ups, but please don't look that loose that butt. Some babies wanna play the hard role, pretend that butt ain't gold. So they toss it, and they leave it, and pull up quick to retrieve it. So Cosmo says you're fat. I ain't down with that, cause your waist is small and your curves are kicking. I'm thinking about sticking to the beanpole girls in the magazine. You ain't it, Miss Thing. Give me a sister, can't resist her. Red beans and rice didn't miss her. Some knucklehead tried to diss, cause his girls are on my list. He had game, but he chose to hit them. I pull up quick to get with him. So ladies, if the butt is round and you want a triple X throw down, dial 1-900-MIX-A-LOT and kick them nasty thoughts. Baby got back. Little in the middle, but you got much back. Little in the middle, but you got much back. And that was the only sound advice I got from my father. Here's a little old traditional song about highway robbery. Going over Cork and Kerry Mountain, met Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. Birds produced me pistol and produced me river. Stand down, deliver, for you are a bold deceiver. Mission ring my doodle down. Back on daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Counted out his money, made pretty penny, put it in me pocket and I took it to me take delight in the carriages a-rolling. Others take delight in the hurly and the bowling. I take delight in the juice of the barley. Courting lovely fair maids in the morning, bright and early. Mishka, bing-ba-doo-da. Rock-a-daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Anyone can aid me, it's my brother in the army. Think that he is stationed in Cork or in Killarney. He'd come and join me with the road to Kilkenny. Swear treat me better than the only sporting Jenny. Mushka, bing-ba-doo-da. Rock-a-daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Mushka, bing-ba-doo-da. Rock-a-daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. There I was, completely wasting, out of work and down. Deep inside, it was so frustrating as I drift from town to town. I feel as though nobody cares if I live or die. So I might as well begin to put some action in my life. Breaking the law, 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 breaking the law. So much for the golden future, I can't even start. I've had every promise broken, there's anger in my heart. You don't know what it's like, you don't have a clue. If you did, you'd find yourself doing the same thing. Breaking the law, 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 breaking the law. You don't know what it's like. Breaking the law, 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 breaking the law. Here's a song about immigrating to America from Ireland and lamenting your past life there in Ireland. It's called Spancel Hill. Last night I lay dreaming, pleasant days gone by. Mind being bent on rambling, to Ireland I did fly. I stepped on board of a vision, entered with a will. When next I came to anchor, I I paid a flying visit to the first and only love. She's white as any lily, gentle as a dove. She threw her arms around me. Johnny, I love you still. She's Nell, the farmer's daughter, and idle stands. I dreamt I held and kissed her as in days of yore. Johnny, you're only dreaming like many's the times before. Rocket crew in the morning, crew both loud and shrill. I awoke in Colorado, many miles from Spanceville Hill. Here's a traditional song my grandfather taught me. It's about an STD. Sometimes I feel I've got to run away. I've got to get away from the pain you drive into the heart of me. The love we share seems to go nowhere, and I've lost my life, and I toss and turn. I can't sleep at night. Once I ran to you, now I'll run from you. This tainted love you've given, give you all a boy could give you. Take my tears and that's not really all. Tainted love, tainted love. Now I know I've got to run away. I've got to get away. Don't really want any more from me. To make things right, you need someone to hold you tight, and you cling to love is to pray. But I'm sorry, I don't pray that way. Once I ran to you, now I'll run from you. This tainted love you've given, I give you all a boy can give you. Take my tears and that's not really all. Tainted love, tainted love. Love you though you hurt me so. Now I've got to pack my things and go. Tainted love, tainted love. Don't touch me, please. Cannot stand the way you tease. Thank you. We're the Rocky Rovers. I think the podcast is about to begin. Make sure to drink a lot and tip your bartenders and fall off your stool because it's comic relief. We are the Rocky Rovers.
All right, we're Laxin at the Lair, subsection something.
I don't
With
know
your
how to
host?
say it. Chuck Gibson.
And your other hosts, me, Truffles, and our very special guest this evening. Introduce
The
yourself.
Rocky Rovers.
It's kind of a running joke to see how many times I can get you guys to say it.
All right.
The Rocky Rovers.
Keep it going one more time for the Rocky Rovers.
The Rocky Rovers.
To the hundreds of thousands and audience tonight, and the billions watching at home. This episode has been sponsored by Demi's Animal Rescue, Cat Lodge and Thrift Store, Electric Granite Photography, and Dark Angel Gallery and Tattoo out of Nevada, Colorado. All right.
That was the ghost.
I heard that too. I thought it was somebody was starting the Monster Mash.
Hey, who has a Dark Angel tattoo here? Okay, we got one. All right.
You too.
I have a couple, yeah.
You have a couple. All right.
I don't
But
have
no-
a dark angel. I got tattooed by the guy that owns
But the
the place.
Dark Angel people.
I'm into unicorns, not fucking devils.
Depends on.
But anyways, introduce yourselves. So we
Well,
We're the
as far as
Rocky
names,
Rovers.
and then that normally leads us into our first question: as how did you find yourselves as a band, and how long have you been playing together?
Yeah. But the first question is what our names are. Yep.
yes.
So I'm John Andrew.
I am Megan Butenbach.
Joe Riggs.
All
I
right.
never knew your last name.
Yeah. What the hell's your last name?
It's just Joe.
Was it?
Joe bassist.
Are we allowed to give our last names on that?
No.
Shit, who cares?
Make one up.
We're allowed to do anything, whether it
Joe
makes it on.
Riggs.
Riggs. Okay.
Yeah,
that's good. All right. It's Riggs from now
No
on.
idea.
You're allowed to do anything, whether it makes it on the
Sometimes
final
Joe
cut.
Francis too.
So how long you guys been, or how'd you meet?
Joe Bob Briggs.
Yeah, because Joe Francis did. That's the guy that did Girls Gone Wild.
Okay.
People would always be like, "Oh, are you like the Joe Francis?" And I'm like, "Nah, I'm not that guy."
Isn't he in jail?
He's
Should
probably waiting to be extradited out of Panama, allegedly.
So how'd you guys meet?
So we play a lot of Irish pub sessions, traditional pub sessions around town. And also during like say Paddy's Day month, a lot of these Irish session musicians turn into a band for the month so they can get some paid gigs. And so we all wind up morphing into different bands and different people, but
And for free drinks and
yeah, definitely for
Something to
drinks.
do.
I was gonna say, I
It's
hope
for
you like your
drinks,
drinks.
Yeah, we get paid, but the thing is that we feel like some of this stuff we could be doing all year long.
Yeah.
There's enough of a desire for it. It's not just for some novelty for Paddy's Day.
Of course.
You had a great set.
Yeah.
thank you.
Agreed.
Yeah. It was.
Do you want to, before...
But how long you been together as a band? When did you start as a band?
A week ago.
Yeah.
That's it.
But
I can see...
There goes half the questions.
but Megan and I have actually had a project going on for about a year now.
Yeah, it'll be good with that.
And then
So
we
you just
sucked
joined the band?
But
Yeah,
Yeah.
Joe.
Yeah, I'm the new guy.
we've
But I know you
known
guys-
each other for 2 years.
Oh, okay.
So I go
Maybe
to
them
the sessions that he mentioned. So
I-
the
I-
Irish sessions. That's how we know each other.
I've been meaning to go to those, but I always working.
We get
I've
some
been
practice
invited.
in together because we're just playing at the sessions, but it's
Yeah.
not like sitting down and working on a song and planning out parts. And it's also like, yeah, sure, I could play Whiskey in the Jar, and like a lot of session musicians could jump right in on it. But if I try to play like a Judas Priest song, then everybody like puts their hands up.
Kind
Except
of
for
falls
me.
apart.
So yeah, that's when we
Starts
need to
ordering
sit
drinks.
down
I'll
and
play
plan it
anything.
out.
What?
Nothing. I think.
I was just making a tagline to when the people put their arms up and start ordering drinks because they don't know how to play the Judas Priest. I wasn't expecting you guys to stop talking and looking at me. It was a throwaway joke.
Awkward.
Oh no, I think. Your turn.
Well, I was going to say, is it the violin or is it the fiddle?
Fiddle.
That's what I thought.
She
Wonderful
made it.
job.
You're
Yes.
going to ask what's the difference?
No,
Everybody asks.
Okay, but I have
unless you want me to ask.
You should tell him what the difference is.
It's just, the difference is just the music that's played. So fiddle is more Irish and country and bluegrass, and then violin is more classic orchestra.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
we
what
don't
So wait, I have a different answer for that though.
Oh, you? Go ahead.
So a violin has strings, and a fiddle has strings.
Strings.
Well, she has shoes on. I thought you play your fiddle without your shoes on.
All right,
and the
I'm
violin
into
with
it.
your
That's
shoes
true.
on.
I'm into it.
Yeah, I think we need her barefoot next time.
And then dirt, right?
I don't think you understand how many times she was asked that during Paddy's Day week last
The
year.
difference between a fiddle and a
I mean, it's just like I want to go up and talk to the pretty girl. Like, what do I ask her? What the fiddle player? Yeah. And, like I heard that question like 5 or 6 times in like one
Kind
week.
of a perennial question.
Normally, fiddle players have stickers on their.
I thought it was what my parents believe my uncle's been doing to me.
Oh my God.
Little fiddle. In,
No, he's been violining me.
It's in violining you. Yes. That's the classy way to say it.
making you sound like a dead cat out there.
Okay, I shouldn't have said that.
I think the Who wrote a song about that.
Hey, I laughed. I was just gonna say. I don't know
A
what
whole
that-
musical, a whole rock
I don't know what
opera
that means, but
about a
musical,
nephew
yes.
that's deaf, dumb, and blind.
Shit.
Do you play pinball?
What's up?
Do you play pinball?
I'm not very good at it, but I do play it.
Yeah, people are always
That went-
asking about this fiddle violin question.
Well, that's
like
why
a
I wasn't gonna-
perennial question. It was great that you guys asked it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Like people are always asking that, and not many people know. But like that big bass thing that I was playing, that's called a bass fiddle.
Yeah.
Outside of the orchestra.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah. You may hear that and you'll be like, "Oh, bass fiddle."
yeah, I'm gonna call it that
It's
from now on.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a
Get
guy,
out your bass fiddle, buddy.
Yeah. There you go.
I saw a guy playing
It's got strings.
that type of bass one time sitting down. I was like, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "It's an improv bass instead of a stand-up."
Yeah.
Yes, and all right.
So
What's the next question,
paid?
Tony? So obviously, as three separate individuals, we have a gamut of joke or like questions. But normally we ask like, "What's your craziest like gig?" or like other things. But let's ask craziest gig right now, and then
Yeah,
Tony's
go ahead.
thing. Yep.
So your craziest gig you ever played,
Individually, obviously.
individually,
Oh, individually?
where things went. Oh,
Unless you've played like one of the most insane shows you've ever played in the last 2 weeks.
I think it was a 1-year-old's birthday party.
Yeah, we did that.
It
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was all about
It was who-
mushrooms and
Yeah.
like magic.
So
and
I think that they,
it
we
was-
could have
it
been
was
dressed as a Hulk
the
there.
first year of-
yeah. So they came across as wanting Celtic music, and I think their idea of Celtic music was like Disney harps and stuff, and then we actually wound up playing like a lot of Irish punk, like pub songs, and stuff, which a lot of people like because it was their 1-year-old's birthday party. Who's that for? It's not for the child. It's for the adults.
I remember when my kid turned 1 years old, I bought a keg. And my ex-wife was so fucking pissed. She's like, "There's only going to be here from 2 to 4." I'm like, "Well, everybody I know is coming at 6. I got a band too. I don't know if you heard.
Was it a child-sized keg?
No. Those things don't have
It was a
around.
baby Chris Farley sized keg. I missed the 1-year-old's birthday party part. That's really funny.
He does parties, birthday parties. Do you still
All right,
do
you're
that?
a clown, aren't you, professionally on the
Yes,
side? Yeah.
I do clowning, and I also dress up for kids' birthday parties. So I know what you mean. Like everybody's trashed, and it's like a bunch of 4-year-olds, and it's like, why is that lady's boobs out? And you're, the whole time you're just sitting there as Tails from Sonic.
I gotta get gigs at birthday parties. What the fuck's going on?
But also,
yeah, you should. You should.
Yeah.
They tipped us in mushrooms,
I just did a birthday
which
party.
apparently are almost legal now.
Yeah, they're decriminalized. I just did a 40-year-old's birthday party, and they wanted me to roast him over golf, and then everybody hated golf. And then I'm sitting there in a living room, in a stranger's living room, telling jokes, roasting people. And this one lady is just like so disgusted with what I'm saying, and I'm like, "What's up? What you don't like golf? We don't like golf. Like what?" And she goes, "No, my grandpa said that he was going golfing and then ran off on my grandma." So for like 45 minutes, she just like relived trauma while I'm just making like golf jokes.
Yeah, it's good times.
Well, it's time to go. It's time to go.
Birthday parts are birthday.
It's good to know that going golfing is an option when you're dating somebody that you don't like.
Well, the whole time I was making jokes about starting a massage parlor called the Ninth Hole, and like stuff like that.
Yeah, I can see how that would work.
I always think it's better to run off than to dig a hole.
Well, the first thing you do when you find yourself in a hole is quit digging. All right.
Unless you want to be in a hole.
All right. So, what was your first paid gig, and how much did you get paid? Like the first time you got paid money and became a professional musician. Which a few people
So
say.
that kind of has
paid
yet
gig.
to
start,
happen.
Joe. You start.
That has
Think about
yet to happen. So,
You're getting paid tonight.
Come on,
You've never
got
been
some
paid
big-
any-
and we're always paid in good exposure.
Yeah, no,
Like,
you've gotten paid gigs,
That's what
buddy.
all of these.
Nobody's ever given you cash
always
at the end of the gig?
No, that's a lie. Yeah, I've been.
Hey,
I've had some big
woo,
gigs.
Make it rain.
All right, you
But there's no doubt, like
Dang.
musicians
Yeah.
die. They say
Yeah.
musicians die of exposure because
just got paid,
because every
Joe.
gig is paid with you're this
paid.
this gig's gonna be so good for you because it's great exposure at our place.
So you've been paid $4 right now.
yeah,
so
man,
far.
I'm stoked.
So
Like,
look,
this is
look,
the
come
best
on.
ever.
We've played enough Patty's Day gigs during Patty's Day week where we've gotten into gigs with bands and we've gotten some money from it. I know you have.
That's a fact.
I
yeah.
have too.
Not
But
necessarily
it's still a
together.
fact.
but-
Musicians die of
Yeah, we already get paid
of
shit.
exposure. Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, it's better
free
than
exposure that they're gonna get. Out
You're
of
it's better than dying as a soccer player in the Andes. Because they
Eating
die
each
of
other.
cannibalism.
And there was a resort 11 miles down the road. Did you know that?
Yeah. They could have been saved in like 45 minutes.
yeah, I can't honestly say where my first paid gig was, so I'm gonna pass that.
Megan's
Like-
got paid before, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you used to be in an orchestra.
Yeah, probably high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is
We
it
played
always
at
younger
The
than
first time somebody handed you money and you were like, oh, I get money?
Can't remember. Probably about candy. I don't know.
I think
About
it was
Kennedy?
No,
like the
candy.
time? Oh, candy. Okay.
Candy?
I was like, you don't look that
All
old.
right, so you're
That
a
seems
girl
sketchy.
playing the fiddle and you get paid in
Was it
candy.
out of a van?
Yeah.
Were you 6?
What I use money for.
Yeah.
Oh, you bought candy
paid
with
candy.
it. Yeah. I think
Like
the
Ed,
first
Ed,
time
and
I
Eddie.
got,
Bought
first time I
candy.
ever
So
got
how much
cash in
candy you
hand-
say? Was it $1 worth? Was it a couple dollars worth?
It depends on the time frame.
Do you remember waking up
Your
the next
dollar's
day?
worth or my dollar's worth?
I think my first paid gig, like not music, just in general, was like altar boy for a funeral.
All right, please.
No shady shit happened. It was just, it was
Literally.
it was a gratuity.
We also get co-opted. So we do lots of Irish pub sessions. And typically during those sessions, we're just paid with a drink tab. We have
Yeah.
a certain amount of drinks we can have, and yeah, it's fun. We all have a good time. And then the other thing that we often get co-opted into is wakes, because that's like a celebration of life.
Yeah.
for the
Irish
dead.
wakes. I got laid.
Irish wakes.
I got laid at an Irish wake.
Yeah, I think I'd be
Best
more
time of my
likely.
life.
I would
Tony,
be,
don't lob that soft shit to me because
No.
if the person's just laying there, it's
Hey, you got a
silly.
bunch of drunk Irishmen. Irish women, they're soft targets. Like,
hey, so I got a joke.
Depends on the rigor mortis.
no, I did not fuck the stiff.
Oh dear,
So
Yeah.
I've got a joke then.
like a cobweb.
What's the difference between an Irish wedding and an Irish wake? One less drunk person.
I gotta get laid at an Irish wake or wedding. I gotta
Man, that's
do the
kind of
full
like, I
gamut.
feel like
I have
that's
never
racist,
gotten
dude.
laid at an Irish wedding. I have never gotten laid at an Irish wake, but I think I would probably pick up somebody at a wake before I'd pick up somebody at a wedding. I don't know. I think
Well,
it's my
the thing was,
personality.
is we got busted pretty hard. We're coming out.
You-
of the
you would
concert.
hit
Everybody's
harder
Like, what
at
the
a-
fuck
at a
were
wake.
you two doing in there? And we're like, you got any Jameson?
No, but we got a bunch of patties.
So there's a song I've been working on, and I don't have it down yet, and we don't have it down. But it's called "The Night Pat Murphy Died." Well, have you heard of it?
No, I know the night
so it's
Chicago
about a guy.
died.
It's about a guy that dies, and they have a wake, and everybody tends to goes out and gets really fucking drunk. And the widows, of course, is grieving, and they tend to get more and more drunk. And when they're supposed to probably be going, they go and turn the clocks back, and they just bring out more and more alcohol, so that they can just fucking get drunk all night. And eventually, like they get to the grave to mourn the corpse. They realize they left him behind with the whiskey on the eye.
Well, we gotta go get the whiskey. Fuck him.
yeah. Fuck the guy,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
If you have a fox,
made her
a scorpion, I don't know, it's a chicken or a bag of seed or something.
Is chicken or what? Chicken or what?
No, you have a fox, a chicken, and a bag of seed.
Okay.
Yeah, how do you get them across the river?
Okay.
You know, you take the chicken, then you take the fox, and you take the chicken back, then you take the seed, then you go back and get the chicken.
Okay. I've heard something like that before.
Yeah.
Just eat them all on one side of the river, and then just.
Yeah.
I'm not eating fox.
You don't cheat.
And I could have a fatter chicken if he gets across and eats more seeds.
I've eaten a few foxes.
You could fatten the chicken.
Rachel, come over here and laugh into the microphone so somebody fucking. All right. Individually, obviously, as musicians, have you toured? Have you ever been on a tour?
This is our first stop, actually.
This
Yeah.
is our first gig, all three of us together.
As a group, yes, obviously.
we are
but individually, have you played it?
We have stopped right here on Colfax.
Motherfuckers. Motherfuckers.
At the Lions Lair.
I took level 1
To a
improv
massive
3 times.
audience
You have no idea.
Adoring fans.
We might take a tour down the alley to buy some crack from a nice gentleman, but you know.
I wouldn't trust it. It's probably soap.
So it'll be safer, I guess.
Mark and I make eye contact.
Mark,
But you can't stay here.
Hey, Mark, were you there that night we sold that guy
Hey. No.
saltine crackers? It was saltine crackers. You sell saltine crackers.
Is this an edit point?
I got $50
Nope.
for a saltine cracker, and he came back for another one.
We don't have an editor. We spent over
it's all
budget on
live.
y'all.
Oh, it's raw.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That means edit.
Anytime I go,
Well, that's why we have Pat, which, by the way, we should give a heads up to. He's an amazing editor.
no, he's making us accomplices. Fuck you, bitch. Just kidding. That's Demi. Keep going for the wonderful Demi, everybody. Woo! She does the booking. I love Demi so much.
Oh, by the way, I should
Love
announce
you,
I'm playing a gig in
Demi.
McCook, Nebraska on Saturday.
We do that part at the end.
I know, but I was just touring.
We skipping to the end.
I toured for 4 years.
Just the
Killer. You've been touring.
So yeah, you have probably toured.
I've only gone on like small tours, so like I've gone to like metal, neo folk / like dark ambient festivals, like with my project back in the day. It wasn't like what we're doing now. It's more like neo folk,
Don't say
folk
anything.
metal stuff. Yeah.
Larkspur.
What?
Play Larkspur.
Oh yeah, okay. So I played the.
He traveled through time. He did a tour through the medieval
so
ages.
I've done the as a musician. I have actually gotten paid to do the Renaissance Fair for 2 years in a row during the summers. The Larkspur Renaissance Fair in Colorado. So, yeah.
So, can I ask a question about that? And I have a feeling you already know that it's like a Hawaiian pizza type of question with some
I
sort of
love
pineapple.
Hawaiian pizza.
I agree with jalapeno. With jalapeno.
Not really, but no.
On half of it.
I like
But-
it. I like it with anchovies.
That's why I get the Caesar salad. But is there a bunch of fucking sex parties at the fucking?
That's what I thought when I joined forces with a bunch of nerdy.
With our powers
That's right,
combined.
you- That's why you said you wanted to join.
Yeah, it was
I
a bunch of
remember that.
nerdy
One second.
theater kids that grew up.
That's why
what
I
they
thought
always
there'd
said
be
about
weird
the-
sex parties.
That's what they always
That's
said
what
about the
I thought too, but no. But I would say this: like, so everybody at the Ren Fair, not just the musicians, not
Yeah.
the cast,
The Ren?
but also the people that work the shops. They are all on a spectrum. All of us are on a spectrum from theater kid to meth carny. And
Wow.
all of us are somewhere on that spectrum. So when we got there, we have to figure out where we're at on that spectrum. And there were no interesting
think
sex
no is the
parties out there that I knew about. But, you know,
Well, that's because he does the door at orgies, so he's just curious.
yeah. Well, they or just,
Well, I
don't
was
just
heard.
start
I
themselves.
was heard that the Society for Creative Anachronisms, the SCA,
Yes.
like everybody always said, like if you want to get laid, join the SCA.
And you know what? I think you're much more likely joining the SCA than you are going to the Ren Fair.
Oh, so that there's no like intersectionality between SCA and like Ren.
There is, but
It
I don't
seems like
know that
would be-
intersectionality.
It doesn't include the getting laid part.
I have hooked up with SCA chicks, even not being in the SCA.
the problem with
I
that
have
is-
not hooked up with Ren Fair chicks because most of them are asexual or don't even know what they want.
Okay, so
And,
that-
yeah, so
They're like, huzzah to the big tipper.
yeah, or they're married and they're monogamous.
so
you
the
know,
stoinking isn't part of the intersectionality.
So look,
there.
this is the thing, is that the Colorado Ren Fair is aimed towards children, and not all of them are, right? So we actually do have to keep our
And nerds.
We have to keep our entertainment a lot more clean, which bothers me because Like the only time out there I can do stuff that's really raunchy is if I have a gig at the Pirate Pub on stage. And then it's like, yeah, I know you brought your children to the Pirate Pub. This is the fucking Pirate Pub. And this is my time to sing about hookers and whiskey and anything raunchy that I want to, because you can't really do it all over the place. And a lot of the Ren fairs in the country are not like that. Like a lot of them are more geared towards adults. But the magnum opus of the Colorado Ren Fair, they say it every day when we practice, a month before we even go in. Who's the Ren Fair for? The children. That is.
Oh, wow.
That is what it's for. So you got to watch out.
Agreed, but I guess after the gates close,
a lot of people like
go to bed.
They take a shower, they play poker, and go to bed. And I'm wondering why there's not an orgy going on in my tent, because I at least got a tent that was big enough for a small
The Renaissance
orgy.
Playa.
Just a very modest orgy, and there's not a fucking orgy going on in my tent.
Well, there should be a wrapped party.
Yeah, I'm always wondering why there's not an orgy going on in my tent.
They literally asked me to work door at orgies. They're like, hey, can we pay you to keep your clothes on?
I was in a punk
Rachel,
rock
don't you
band,
fucking
and
laugh
one of
at
the
that.
best paid gigs I got, we got $1,000. Some kid talked his priest into booking lying bitch and restraining orders at a church. We had no idea. We're like, oh, we got $1,000 guarantee. They already sent us $500. San Marcos, California. We're on tour.
Did you ID
Walk
that
in
man?
and there's 100 Boy Scouts, and we're singing songs about.
Oh, man.
Give me a shot of whiskey.
Yeah.
Take her backhand, fucking
So-
shoot her and shit.
And even nowadays, more than any days, you got to be worried about. You have to think about how you interact with children.
100 Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
I have a child. I'm a single dad of a 9-year-old, and other people's kids, I'm like, get the fuck away from me. Like, you're lost? Well, go to the front of the Sam's Club. I don't fucking... Please get the fuck away from me.
So the reason why I wear underwear under my kilt is because I've worked at the Ren Fair with a kilt for so long. And
you do an
knowing
Irish
that
tap
just
dancing?
a strong breeze could make you into a registered sex offender.
Yeah.
Because this is fucking America.
Well, there goes that question.
What question?
Which one?
Does he have
The
underwear
sex offender
underneath the
question?
kilt?
Sex
I
offender
wasn't
question?
going to ask that.
I was.
That should be fucking question 1 before we even book people.
Right.
But
Yeah, I
this
think
is...
Tony actually pulled me aside and asked me before we booked this show.
Oh, dear Lord.
So
All right.
we're good. We're in the clear.
Remember when I said we had 22 minutes and the thing is saying we're out of... All right. So the next part will be audio with some stagnant photo. Yeah.
This is where we really check what's under the kilt.
Yeah,
then,
this
right?
is...
I have a sheep under my kilt.
Yeah, we all wear lambskin somethings every now and then. But that's why I wanted to ask, because much like the fiddle violin joke, I assume it's overasked. And I assume the orgy question is also overasked.
Yeah, you don't even know. I didn't even know until I started working there.
Yeah, but it's
I'm
just
really
the
glad you asked.
stereotype.
I'm really
Yeah.
glad you asked that. Actually.
It's a stereotype
I always
of-
wondered that, like, because I
Yeah,
heard
because
that.
he was thinking about working there until he
Yeah.
heard there was no orgies. He was like,
I'm
"Oh,
fucking
fuck
out
yeah.
now. Forget it. But yeah, because I heard that SCA, I'm like, well, Ren Fair, that's got to be like the same shit. Everybody's in there stoinking all night, like.
Well,
it's
that's
a
what
big
they
fucking
lead you to believe.
Sex fest.
That's because they're
Yeah.
traveling carnies and they want you to join the cult.
Zoinking.
Yeah.
Zoinking.
Schlepping.
I know that makes it sound like a pig farm, but I don't know. It's kind of like really encapsulates like what you're looking for, maybe. I don't know. Or what
That's
I'm
why they
looking
call me
for.
Truffles.
Megan, tell us what you think about hidden orgies.
Well, I just don't think I can send this link to my parents anymore.
Well, you haven't said
Always
anything.
a good thing to think about.
No, honestly,
They're probably in an
he's
orgy
the most
right
embarrassing.
now.
John's been setting the record straight.
I'm just totally embarrassing.
Your parents are probably in an orgy right now.
I'm here embarrassing not only my family, but other people's families,
Do you
too.
remember that episode of the Flintstones when they had a key party?
Yeah, what party?
A key party?
What was that?
Like
the
swing-
Flintstones?
Yeah. Which is no, because they all drive with their feet. But no, there was an episode of the Flintstones when they were at a key party. So.
No, really?
Keep?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up.
They have a key party in the
Put a
Grinch.
key in the hat. You
Yeah.
put a key in the hat. Y'all draw
And you
it.
might go home with another person.
Yeah.
In the fucking Flintstones. You serious?
I'm not serious.
No, yeah.
But remember when your parents had that? You just lived on a cul-de-sac and like your neighbors fucked the neighbors and your parents.
Totally
I'm actually
remember that.
speechless right now.
Sounds like innocent times of the 70s.
Totally remember how that Mercedes
Yeah, you
Benz
didn't even-
keychain ended up in our house and wondering, what is this dude? We don't drive a
Yeah,
Mercedes.
somebody left their keys on our lawn.
Mommy, somebody left their keys in our house.
Yeah, I ran it over with the lawnmower.
Yeah, that would be how I found it.
Yeah, I'm a single dad. I get some excuses. All right, what's the next one, Tony?
I was going to mention our phone number, which I don't know why, but 303-663-9286.
Yeah, you gotta do station
If you want to text
identification.
us and leave a message on that, because we're not live, we'd love to answer.
Tony's been leaving that number. You know, like when it says like, "Hey, learn guitar lessons," and it's like the pull number. He's been doing that with our podcast number at the Glory Holes. So
That's good. That's good. We all need a little bit of glory.
That's like the most appropriate place,
Yeah.
really, if you're being
Yeah.
honest.
right next to the hepatitis A is alive and real sign.
Podcast 303-663-9286.
Yeah. Yeah, is there like a link to like a contact doctor about the antibiotics you might need like afterwards?
I just got off those.
It's a QR code. You gotta like snap it.
Yeah, it's a QR code
You
menu.
just straight into all the STD tests and everything else.
Syphilis is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring.
I had my kids believing that burning ring of fire was because they didn't wipe their asses good enough and their fights were on fire.
No, you get some hookworm that way.
Johnny Cash had a hard time wiping his ass. So he wrote a song about it.
Okay.
Are we? I think we've asked all the
More like Johnny Cash spelled with an A and two S's.
Did we ask all the questions for the band? Are we
Yeah.
forgetting anything?
Nope.
It's time to move on to the next section.
All right.
Fade.
Are you guys ready for the next?
Yeah, what is
Is
it?
everything okay?
We're going to talk about the
All right.
good things going on in Denver.
Oh, is this where I
This
get
is
asked
why
who
I started
voted
this
for?
podcast because we
No,
couldn't have
no, no, no,
bands.
no, no. Please keep that to yourself.
Okay, thank you.
We couldn't have bands. We couldn't do anything, so I started a podcast here. Like,
I wrote
let's
in
talk about the good
RFK.
things going on.
Is this where I get asked about my edgy politics?
JK,
Please don't bring up politics.
please.
No, we won't. We won't spoil
That's
it.
why we talk about. People will yell from the crowd when I bring up the Broncos. They're like, "Yeah, sports," and I'm like, "Well, at least it doesn't matter like
They
politics." You know, like
That's a good thing going on in Denver. CU won.
that?
did
What?
CU win last
What are you
night?
talking
They
about?
won.
I was fucking trashed at the Chili's.
At the
What the
Chili's.
fuck are you guys talking about?
See what I
Good
mean?
things that went on in Denver.
All right,
The
okay, but
Denver
what?
Broncos won, and the CU Buffalo.
The Nuggets won yesterday. Nuggets are back.
The Nuggets
CU
won.
Broncos won.
Oh, nice. Nuggets are doing.
Yay! So
Yeah.
there's sport ball going on, and some people are happy, and other people aren't.
You don't even fucking know, do you?
No, I don't.
That's the great thing about this bar. You come into this bar, the World Series, 7th game's on. I come racing in, like, I gotta see it, and it's not even on.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys realize it's the
It's
last
actually my criteria for picking a bar to go in.
We are such a sports bar around here.
Like buddies.
Yeah, we got all one projector working.
Oh, whose dog is that? You should bring the dog up on stage.
No, that's not a
want the
dog.
dog.
That's a human being.
Yes,
Bring him up.
bring the dog.
Yeah, he can be on the podcast. We'll interview him.
Yeah, it's fine.
that
Oh,
all right?
no, we're not videoing anymore. So
We're not videoing anymore?
No, but
They ran
the perfect for radio.
Batteries, because
Interviewing a dog.
but we got
Okay,
your
you
music.
need more batteries.
We
buddy.
were so boring.
At
You
least
had
you have
to
a
bring
dog
the dog up to interview the
I
dog.
had shit to
God
say.
Damn.
Hello, sweetie. Come up.
Bro, you got like
Beautiful
a
dog.
yellow rope leash. Man, that is efficient right there.
Absolutely.
He got it out of my
a
tackle box.
Beautiful dog.
Oh, poor guy.
In case anybody doesn't know.
No, you got to stay up. He doesn't want to be up here.
Yes, he does. Well, he wants his dad.
Oh, he's
His
scared.
dad can come up.
Yo, he just tried to like go get smokes and
dog's
leave his
name?
dog up here.
What's your dog's name?
He's like, I'm gonna go look for floor scores.
In case
Mowgli.
anybody doesn't know, Demi has an animal rescue, so this is a very animal-friendly bar here.
By the way,
That's
there's
why they let
streets behind the
Tony
bar.
in.
Good guy.
It's the only way I could get in.
Here.
See, it's all
So,
working out.
is there any good things going on?
Yes.
Besides the sports,
Besides for Mowgli and the Broncos.
Okay, let's stop fucking talking about sports. I fucking hate it.
that's a redirect. That's
It's
a
'cause
good,
you
strong
throw like
redirect.
a girl.
Let's talk about anything but that.
We should talk about scale.
Have you ever
modes.
seen John
That's what I
run from the
think.
cops? He's running like a girl. Don't catch me.
We should ask, like, how important is it to know Dorian versus just working on pentatonic?
Okay, so this makes Megan angry.
This is
I'm
also
more of a
going
Penn
to,
and
like,
Teller.
This is gonna like sink the whole.
If you go on
podcast.
tour
This
with these
is
two guys, I
very
feel sorry for you.
It's
Stop
very
talking.
important.
You'll become mean when
I
you go
don't
on tour.
understand. I just play notes.
Megan
I don't
is
know how
such
much
a
she is.
talented musician, but she, like, when we pull out music theory stuff, which I only partially understand, she gets, like, angry. But
Keep on trying to
Okay.
teach me, and I don't
Just too
care,
off
and I don't know.
All right, we're moving
but-
on to the next section. We're going to talk about the good things going on.
what are we talking about now?
Keep it going. Go ahead.
We're talking about the good things going on in Denver. He's ready.
Okay, we can do that, yeah.
Let's. So he's going to bring
That-
up
you know,
something
those
good that
jigs we
happened
did
in
were
Denver, and we're
Dorian.
going to banter on it.
So there's a lot of native
And the
gardening
kitty.
going on in Denver. Like people are doing like water-wise gardens and planting native plants that are a lot more evolved for the local ecology, and it's super sweet.
I like that. Do you and Ann do that?
Yeah, I have a whole front yard.
He
of
puts the
native
W in
plants.
horticulturist.
Yeah, totally.
The dog is sitting on a stool.
Ah, he's a sweetie.
I love that.
It's the best ever.
Where I live, if you water the lawn, you'll get robbed.
Yeah, because you can afford the water bill.
It's from the Target.
Well, you just need to water the lawn with a gun, like, strapped to your belt.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter because they already know, like, oh, that guy's can afford his water bill, so he's got shit in his house that we need. It doesn't. The guns don't really like. They don't matter.
He's got a gun. Yeah. If I
Like, yeah,
went
the
out
best thing is like advertise your
Tony's
guns
got
on the
a
front of your
gun.
house so people know. Oh shit! If we break in there, we're gonna get firearms.
yeah.
You know what you need to do is let everybody know that you scattered Legos all over your whole fucking house.
Well, now the head of the block's moved down.
No. You make a fake foyer out for your house. So when somebody breaks in, they fall into a tiger trap. And they fall like 8 feet onto Legos that Tony's been pooping on.
Yeah, poopy Legos. Yeah, that sounds like.
Legos.
Yeah, I think that they discovered that in Vietnam. That was like
It was probably a little bit worse there, but you'd probably get in trouble for it even here. Like even though it wasn't as bad as that. Like even though you weren't getting.
I'm joining her. I'm just.
The Edge.
You're just gonna ride
Yeah.
this out.
Me and Megan, we
write it
understand when not to talk.
Tony and I are in a remake of the movie The Edge.
Is that about edging?
No, the second one is we have a weed whacker and we go door to door.
Okay, I heard whacker and I heard edging and. Okay.
I'm
Go
down
on,
for
go on.
this. Like this could hit.
All right, we got to move along. Because we got
so-
karaoke. coming
Oh,
up.
I'm sorry. Who's hosting karaoke?
You are?
Me.
Oh, I thought PJ was.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Tony. PJ will be here a little bit later, so I can go home.
And go pee.
Any good things going on in Denver?
Oh, yes, I forgot that's what we were doing.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna comment on all the good things going on in
Yeah,
Denver.
what-
that
what's
were
going
not-
on good?
No, he's going to get on
That
a
were the
news feed
non-sports
about the
things.
good things going on in Denver. He's going to bring up a subject, hopefully.
I really want to hear about those.
All right, here we go.
Do you know about something good going on in Denver right now?
You ready?
Nothing that would super derail all of this.
Special Olympics are in town. Okay. Just kidding, because he said he wanted to hear about sports.
I love all the sports.
I didn't know you were in it.
No, Tony.
Rat fuck of not caring about sports.
He gets into Special Olympics so he can win something.
No, but the Special Olympics.
How one Colorado business is sending memorial flags to hurricane victims.
Okay, that's good.
Super useful.
I don't know what that means.
You can lose them for a blanket.
So there's a
Freezing
business
cold.
that like, hey, I got an idea. Everybody that died in a hurricane, let's send them a flag.
No, let's send the loved ones of them a flag because
You put it on top of it.
that's the first one it says on ABC7.
Well, it's not a bad idea because at least somebody gets some acknowledgement.
You know, when
but-
people say that we live in a simulation, shit like that is just like, we fucking totally do. Like, there's no other explanation.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the part where the mayor brings in Godzilla.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, look, Godzilla, come to kill us all.
2024 Squish the Squash. Denver Zoo elephant pulverize, eat 350-pound pumpkin.
Oh, an elephant ate a pumpkin at the zoo?
It squished it too.
I'm just trying to get the facts straight.
That's like when they throw them off the fire truck, ladder truck.
The elephants?
Extended well, no. They throw the pumpkins off. But that could be cool.
So
if they weren't like endangered and stuff, like
you know, it'd be really
maybe,
cool.
maybe they could be dead, and you could throw them off the ladder truck to see what their enormous bodies do when they hit the pavement.
You know, it'd be really cool if we had a durian party. Wouldn't that be cool? Like it's banned in so many public
What
places.
the hell elephant tastes?
It smells like rotten flesh, but it tastes like pretty good. You know what durian is?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it would be like, I don't know. We could do an 80s cover band called Durian. Yeah, wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
Pretty good,
And we
Johnny.
we'd eat durian together and see if anybody in the bar could handle being in the bar. It's a fruit that smells like rotting flesh that is supposed to taste pretty good, but smells so awful.
As long as you're not inhaling through your
Yeah,
nose.
it's supposed to be banned in a lot of public places. So, should we bring it to Lions Lair?
You're
That'd
talking
be
about my
fucking
ex-wife.
awesome.
At least,
I was going to say, is that all of our exes?
at least it won't give you gout.
No, I mean, I'd rather have gout than
It's
diabetes.
time to run.
Because if I was a rich man... No, that's why I'm going to get diabetes. Okay,
Because
Tony, next.
because you're a rich man?
Yeah, it's a fiddler
I
on
thought,
the roof.
It is a rich man's disease.
I thought the gout was a rich man's affliction.
I love
That's
like
why I'm getting
Irish
diabetes.
person's affliction.
an elephant ate a pumpkin or smashed it first. Woo!
Oh yeah,
Good
we're
job,
back to the
Denver.
list. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
think
was the
that's
other?
it.
What was the other good news?
Is there
that,
anything
that
else?
wasn't biblical?
Yeah. Do you have any good news?
This podcast is about ready to end.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be over soon.
Can we derail it any further? I think we could.
The end is
I definitely know I
near.
could.
Is there any other good news?
No.
That's it. So now it's
No
time
good
to
news.
move to phase 3.
Yeah.
Phase 3.
Phase
You want
three.
to tell them what phase 3 is?
Phase 3 is where I already blew out the pilot light. So if somebody wants to light up a smoke.
Time to run.
Just kidding.
Saying whatever.
All right.
I knew it'd be like
So phase 3.
Phase 3 is where you guys get to ask a question.
Oh.
You get to
Oh,
ask
no, we get
him
to
and me
interview
any
and-
question, and we will try to answer.
So was
it.
this
It's
place
Okay.
a whorehouse?
No,
No.
that was next door.
No.
Next door?
Next door was the Hells Angels, but yeah, it was kind of horse house. I guess.
Okay. So I want to know about the ghosts in the Lions Lair.
What's his? Hey, do you know Leonard? Leonard apparently got shot here and died in the Aladdin Theater parking lot in the 60s.
And that's what this place was the Aladdin.
Aladdin
And
Theater.
Mark talked to him, and we leave a pair of shoes by the door. That's what he wanted. And he's been leaving us alone since then. But he comes out of the bathroom. I thought he was at from the 40s because I called him Pimp Ghost, but it was the 60s.
It was like the 70s.
So they were
That's significantly
Dress
later.
wild.
Yeah.
No, like Pimp Ghost isn't something that is dated. It's still.
I have
a
4
Pimp
door
Ghost
guys.
100
I
years
just
later.
saw something come out of the bathroom and just disappear. 4 different doormen. I've been He went through me once.
So I don't think we want to rename our project Pimp Ghost, but I think that anybody that plays here a lot might consider that.
I don't know.
We were supposed to get Pimp
it's
Ghost
pretty
tattoos.
fucking awesome. Well, we could do it. We could do it.
I'm flexible.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Pimp Ghost. Tony, when did you start managing this place?
I started managing the place in 93, and I bought it in 95.
Nice.
Doesn't have to be like.
So
Aaron.
August 9th, 95, we're going to have our 30th. I'm going to be here for 30 years owning the place.
Okay.
It's going to be a little drunken time. We're going to sell beers for $1.
One of you asked a question.
What are you drinking? Because it looks good.
I wanted to ask that too.
It's the Tony.
The what?
The
It's
Tony.
the Tony.
Oh.
We have to order.
It's Deep Eddy vodka with White Claw and a little juice on top.
Oh. Is that, you should put it up on the special.
It is up there, or it was. Well,
So Deep Eddy, that's like an Austin thing. You been to Austin? That's where I'm from.
Austin, Texas.
Yeah, Austin, Texas. Deep Eddy's.
I played South by Southwest a few times.
Yeah, nice.
Yes, I've been to Austin.
Yeah,
It's the only place in Texas I want to go.
Have you been to Deep Eddy?
No, why is that?
It's swimming
like-
hole. It's swimming hole in Austin.
Oh no, I never.
Yeah. So the one thing about Austin that was really great about Austin is it has groundwater and it has swimming holes everywhere in the city and outside the city too. So you don't even have to leave the city to walk through someone's backyard, go down a trail, and boom, like you're in like groundwater just swimming.
I caught a big old carp in Austin out of the Colorado River.
What?
Colorado River flows by it, right?
Yeah, the Colorado River is part of that.
Yeah.
They call it Lake Austin.
I
It's a
caught a
different
big,
Colorado.
huge carp. I was at, like, everybody was passed out, and I brought out my poles when I was on tour.
Nice.
And I said, wham! And I was like, oh, what is it? It's a fucking carp.
What did you catch him on?
I caught it on power bait. Because on the top of power bait, you can
Nice.
catch anything.
Do you know a police officer's favorite type of fishing bait?
What?
White power
Now we're
bait.
getting edgy.
White power bait.
White power bait.
Hey, I moved here from Boulder, so I didn't have to hear shit like.
Boulder.
I'm making fun of the cops.
Boulder.
He's like a super cop fan, man. That's the problem.
Whoa.
Well, I think that's about it. Anybody else got a question? Anybody out in the audience want to question us?
That was. I was just
Yeah,
kidding.
anybody? in the
Yeah.
audience?
I wouldn't put that other like totally fucking joking. I don't want that to fly. Like no.
Yeah, it's on the internet now, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, dude. Now everybody thinks John's a narc.
Well, he is.
Yeah.
Can't trust that motherfucker.
He just doesn't want to be a pedo, man.
I thought something was weird by we don't want to name our band the Pimp Ghost, but
But we could.
we could.
We could.
I'm open to that.
Yeah. What do people think in the audience? Should it be Pimp Ghost? Should we name our band Pimp Ghost?
Oh, we got to know. A clear no. Very clear no coming up.
I'm playing.
Thank you for being the voice of reason.
In McCook, Nebraska, in 6
One
days.
second, Tony.
And I
Let's-
got to write 20 minutes worth of music, so I'm gonna have to write a song about Pimp Ghost.
Pimp Ghost, Tony.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
Hey, when we're
Yeah.
done, I show you my new instrument. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, I want to hear you play it here before you go there. Yeah, you should get it down and do
I
it.
play every Wednesday. You're here. What are you talking about? You
What's
follow
that
me?
one song?
Every
Is it
Wednesday.
Mustang Sally? Yeah, just cover that. Pimp Ghost.
I don't know. Pimp Ghost
Yeah, I'm
sounds
getting
like it
paid
might have a
$50
lot of
for
good
30
lyrics in
minutes.
the Old Testament, maybe.
I got 10 minutes.
Oh, the Old Testament's got lots of good shit. Like, you could do death metal from the Old Testament.
Tony's doing the Jamaican Patois Bible like audiobook. The Corinthians.
6-volume series.
Yeah. The first time Matthew did go. Just kidding, but that's in Tony's voice.
I have no comment.
I would listen to that narration for sure.
Yeah, see what I mean?
No comment, but
Yeah.
there you go.
Joseph, Abraham.
So I think we should do our sponsors and get the hell
All
out.
right,
this-
no.
I gotta pee.
Let me do the dismount.
Okay, that's
All
what
right.
I'm saying. Dismount, please.
You have to tell us before you pull out.
You may look like Beetlejuice, but
Yeah, I mean,
All right.
do we get like a final statement? Closing statements?
That's what this part is right now that I'm trying to.
Like, we get to do our closing arguments before it all
If
ends.
you'd like to. Do you have any shows coming up?
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
No, but we'll probably get one soon.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
Where could they find out about that?
If we can't do anything
It's
else.
strange that Demi's in the bar right now.
Yeah, yeah.
She's our booking
Let's get to
agent.
that in like 2 seconds.
Nothing coming up because this is our first thing.
Yeah.
All three of us. Yeah.
But if you want to catch like raucous Irish music just on the spontaneous, you can go to Doherty's on Wednesday nights. We
And
play there.
we're
And
off-
7
there.
p.m.
Yeah.
7 p.m. And that gets become a fest and go late, especially if people show up and get drunk and sing along and that stuff.
And if they buy us drinks, because we'll keep playing.
Positive, yep,
Yes, yes.
definitely. But that's about it at this point, right? We have
Yeah, we might try to get a show here at some point, and there might be some other shows.
That's not going to happen.
We just don't have. Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
blacklisted.
Blacklisted.
You know how much I
They
hate
ruined
you,
our
John.
podcast. Get them the fuck out of here.
That it?
Let Megan say something. She hasn't said something for a while. Say something, Megan.
Something. I'm good.
Ooh, that was good.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm glad.
Nailed it.
Yeah,
Perfect.
nailed it.
Fuck High Israel, Free Palestine.
Yeah. So if you want to go see like us play Irish music like in a traditional pub session environment, you go to Doherty's on Wednesday nights. You can see us at the Abbey Tavern. Right now it's at 6. When sport ball is over, then it's earlier. And then you can also come to Clancy's out in Wheat Ridge on
Down there by Wheat Ridge Lanes.
It's so
Yeah.
awesome. I haven't been to any of those fucking bars.
Yeah, you should fucking come out sometime, man.
I am. Your buddies, like, we played on St. Patrick's Day, have been
Yeah.
begging me.
Yeah, yeah.
We could also get booked here again, maybe. I don't know. We might get lucky. And,
yeah.
we'll like
Maybe
pump it
2
up.
of the 3.
We'll bring in
When you
drums,
see what I
maybe,
pay, you
and
won't
like more amps and shit, and it won't be all hillbilly
If we like bring
shit kicking
prostitutes,
crap
will
like
it be
what
okay?
we did.
Don't do that. You sounded amazing. Don't change a thing.
I don't know
Don't
how
change
to,
the thing. All right,
Yeah.
there it is.
I don't know how to do sound for a violin if you get classy.
It's
I can keep it fiddle.
She's already just classy. You don't have to do anything.
yeah, you're not going to be the one adding the class, but it does help to have a fucking great sound guy, which you did a great job, by the way.
Thanks.
Thank you very much for that.
Yeah, thank you.
I've been fishing all day. The only thing I got was a compliment.
Well, we're not going to give blowjobs and shit. I mean,
Yeah, but we were fishing and we got like a whiskey or two.
Definitely
Lock the
not
gates.
going to Mom and Dad.
Lock the gates. Start cooking the turkey legs.
All right. Speaking of the Renaissance Fair, I've never seen a turkey leg look like that, but like a natural one. But, all right, Tony, where can we find you?
Me? I'm going to
Yeah.
be in McCook, Nebraska on Saturday. Kearney, Nebraska on next Friday. And
setting
I'm
up
gonna
the
go see my
carnival.
granddaughter up in Sioux Falls.
Ooh,
Haven't seen her in a year. So
they
it's gonna
got
be pretty
wonderful
crazy.
saltwater taffy.
At least they're not living in Lansing anymore. Jesus.
Ooh, Michigan, dude.
Ugh, it's hard. I can drive. Can't drive to Lansing. Well, you could, but
And this has been episode subsection 4
I think 5.
of Laxin at the Lair with your host
Chuck Gibson.
and your other hosts, me, Truffles, and our special guest this evening.
Rocky Road.
Rocky Rovers.
Yeah.
All right. You guys
the
killed
Rock-
it tonight. Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
And this episode has been sponsored by Demi's Animal Rescue Colors Out There Store, Electric Photography, and Dark Angel Gallery and Tattoo out of Arvada, Colorado.